Good morning everybody, my name is Patrick and today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to order a suit off of zentaizone.com. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is head over to zentaizone.com and it'll bring you to their homepage here. And then basically this is just kind of like an overview. They have their new products listed below, which you could check out. You could definitely just pick up like the new Velocity suit that they have here and they can show you everything here. They've got the soles, the fabrics that you could do, and you can upgrade it if you would like to, all your options, and then you can do the custom tailoring, which is free, which is actually really cool. But we're just going to head back to Zentaizone's main page here because we want to order a custom suit. So when you get to their main page on Zentaizone, you want to scroll down to the bottom where it says printing and sewing service. You're going to click that, head over here. Right here you have a whole listing of things that you can add onto your suit. Now these are just kind of like basic things that add on to every single suit. That's why it's like a sort of like a general idea. The Kung Fu shoes are sort of like the shoes Toms. They're like that, but on the inside of the suit. So one thing I should mention about this is that the bottom of the suit will take some wear if you wear them out in public and like run around the street or in them or whatever, have you climb something. It will get weathered. That's inevitable. If you want to add the soles, that will literally put the bottom of a shoe on the bottom of the suit. That way, when you walk, it's like walking on a regular shoe, and there won't have any damage come to the suit itself. But you do not have any sort of structure when you're wearing the suit. It's just no support. So if you're trying to climb something, the sole will tend to slip. At least it does on me. I could have ordered the wrong size, like a slightly bigger size, and it just happens to slip. But that has been my take on the soles. I've only done the upgraded thick fabric. That's just their basic fabric. I've been told that the other ones are better. But for me, I have felt that this is comfortable and I don't really need anything else. It's also a $30 upgrade, which I'm cheap and I don't want to do this. The lowest you can get this suit for is, I believe, $75. Because if you don't add shoes, you don't add soles. I think mine is a medium male. Can't click today. And then you can add in a bunch of your stuff. But if you want to make like a custom tailor, you scroll down to the bottom to put in all of your stuff. What I recommend is when you order one suit that fits correctly, save that information somewhere and add it on to every single suit. It makes it a lot easier in this process, and it's just so much easier in the long run. Scrolling back up here, you can get Super Lycra if you would like to, but it's not necessary. You don't need to get it. But then we're going to move on to the custom options. Now these things, they kind of lay them out pretty generically. Like it says, attached the Amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses, the attached lenses. They don't really say what that is. I'm pretty sure that's the Amazing Spider-Man 1 lenses, but they don't specify what that is, which is kind of annoying. So I'd have to look into that a little bit further for you guys. But if your suit has some sort of design on the back that you really want to focus for photos, get the U-shaped back. That way the zipper will literally go around the design that you have. And if you do not have any design in the back, just go for a straight zipper, and I believe that's the free one. Yeah, so that's the free one. Let's just say that you want the Amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses. Let's say extra mass is optional. I don't see the purpose in getting one, but you can get it if you like. Now this one says face shell and magnetic lenses. What they will do with that, so if you click that and then unclick the Amazing Spider-Man ones, what this will do is whatever suit that you are getting, they will pick the lenses that look close enough to that one. So they do have lenses for it. I can open up some of their lenses here under Zentai props. I will go to them now. So what I'm assuming is that if you went to, so let's just say that you're picking the Amazing Spider-Man. They will go down to where they have theirs done. They have the Amazing Spider-Man 1. This one, so this is the Spider-Man facial lenses. This is the ones that I'm assuming that they would give to you if you do not click any other lenses. Now they're relatively cheap enough. They're usually on sale for $88, which isn't terrible. I have one of their masks. It's alright. It does have a tendency to fog up a little bit, but all in all, it's not bad. Definitely could be better. So we're saying that we want the face shell and magnetic lenses. I don't see a purpose in detaching the feet unless you ever wanted to add like boots to a cosplay. So if you got someone like Nightwing and you wanted to add boots on them, you could do that just so you can take off anything. Or if you ever wanted to reorder just the feet, you could do that. But if it's at that point, you probably don't want the suit anymore, assuming that the rest is already damaged. Forearm zippers aren't bad, but they do tend to show up in photos. That is the one thing I do not like about them. They say, and these ones say invisible. they're not invisible, so keep that in mind. I personally will not go for them because if you ever want to make your own adjustment to that on the thumb, like this is meant for if you want to take this out and like text with your phone or take a photo or something. On your thumb or your like index finger or whatever finger you use your phone with the most, make a slight cut like right here so that you can just pop it over your thumb, and then now you can use your thumb and then pop it over. Usually in Spider-Man photos, it's like this, which again, the fabric will be cut here, so you actually won't be able to see any of it, and if that's the case, just use your other hand. Or if his hand's like this, you're still not going to be able to see his hand. So adding the zippers on the forearms are not necessary. I would just skip that personally. The neck zipper, that one for Spider-Man facials, 100% necessary. Just trust me in this. I have one of my suits. It doesn't have that. And basically, if I ever get overheated and I need to take the suit just to have some more air to breathe, I have to undo the U-zipper, pull the entire suit off, so that the top half of me is just like shirtless the entire time at a convention, which I'm not comfortable with showing that. I don't want other people to be forced to see that just because I'm hot. Get the neck zipper. It will save you a lot of just struggle and time to just unzip, fold down. Now you can talk, eat food, do whatever you want, and not just look crazy. So that's kind of something that I would definitely get on every single Spider-Man suit. Other suits you may not need it, but for Spider-Man, get them. Just trust me with that one. The mask invisible zipper. I don't know why, but I've never seen. Oh, I guess that would be back here. Ignore that one. There's no point to get that. No mask. You have to click no mask if the suit that you give them, if you're giving them the print. Click no mask if it has no mask on the suit, or else they will send you the print design with a sort of like helmet piece, I guess, of just fabric. It's ridiculous. I got a Danny Phantom mask, or a Danny Phantom suit, and as we all know, Danny Phantom does not have any face thing that covers him. Well, they sent me basically this like white fabric that just went all around his head, and I'm just like, huh, guys. Luckily enough, they sent me a brand new one because they messed up, and like I reached out to them, and you know that was awesome, but it still kind of sucked to see that, and I was just like, great, now I gotta wear them to my next convention, which I was really excited to wear them with that one, but it wasn't a huge deal. You can add puff paint. It adds an extra 20 days, $100. This is basically what this does is all the lining on Spider-Man suits, it makes them 3D. That's it. So it's a small detail, and people will notice them, but again, for $100, you have to decide if that's worth it. No, it's not worth it for me. Crotch shivers for males and females. For males, they, for some reason, start the zipper, let's just say this is your crotch. The zipper starts here and zips up. So when it's folded, when it's zipped down, it's at the bottom of your crotch, and there's just like a piece of like, what's it called? Like a zipper, like the handle of the zipper is just kind of like dangling there the whole time, and in photos, it's kind of annoying. So that's the only reason I don't like it. And also, I've never actually needed to use the washroom in my suit. Not even once. Like, not even like, oh, I gotta go. Not even once. Mask detached. That's a personal preference. You can do it. So I would more or less go with that if you want to take photos where you either have your mask on or have your mask off. That's the only other reason that I would do that. I would definitely do that for my next one, just because it doesn't really affect it. Like, it does sometimes if like you like maybe if you stretch your neck, you may pop the fabrics apart from each other, and you might just have to go and fold it down again, but all in all, it's not terrible, and that's pretty much it. So this additional note is very, very crucial. As you can see, it's just a blank thing. What this is for going to places like Arachnid Studios and Gunhead Designs, and we'll just use Arachnid Studios for example. Let's say I wanted to be Nano Diva, right? You add that to cart. He's going to send you the file through a one box, where you can then copy the URL, post said URL in this description, then you add to cart. So we're gonna add to cart, see if I need to add anything else. So you're gonna add it to cart. It'll say additional options right here, and it'll have that sort of one drop URL there. That is how you do a custom order. Now, zentaizone has been very good lately in doing their own digital patterns here. So let's say you wanted to get stuff from him. So as you can see, he has a lot of the Arachnid Studios already on here. You could just say, okay, I want to be Insomniac Spiderman. So this is exactly how I ordered my Insomniac Spiderman from them. I went here, I ordered the, like they kind of like strategically put it to each suit. So I'm like, okay, I want facial and lenses. Give me the souls for that much. So it says digital file. Order digital file. Yes, save $10 plus $30. So it costs $30, but if you order them from him, they are all $40 if I'm not mistaken. A lot of them have been taken down from his actual website due to copyright issues because again, this is fan art. Fan art is technically copyright, so they take it down from them. But these companies have like accumulated them and just kind of kept them on like a sort of database, and now you're just kind of buying a file that they already have ready for you. This is honestly the best way to do it. You save $10 and you're still getting the exact same pattern that you would from him. And he has already gotten paid for this already, so it's not like you're cutting him from any commissions or whatever. Souls, no, I already have the shoes in there. We're just gonna say I want that fabrics. Why not? We're gonna do. Let's just do a lot of stuff here. We're gonna do the U-shaped invisible invisible neck zipper. Whew, I can't speak right now. So when it says open eyes here, that means the eyes for any Spider-Man suit, they cut that out and sew it. So that, again, is a personal preference. For this suit, I found their lenses, because I got this one right here, I found their lenses to be a little bit small, and the fabric that had like the circle on it would kind of like bulge up right here, so I kind of had to keep pulling it down and like fixing the lenses. But that was only if I ever like really lifted my head up or something like that, and it would pull the fabric down. That was the only issue I found with those. But that's up to you if you want to just do that. Especially if you're getting like a bigger one, like you're never gonna have the fabric pull up on that, like not even once. But yeah, you can do those. We're gonna say that, and we're gonna do mass detach. Then you put in all of your stuff. Oh, does it save it all? That is a lot more convenient. I did not know they said that. I guess that's a Google Chrome thing. Look at that. That is so easy. Then you add that to cart. Gonna take a second. So that suit was $254. So it is a decent amount, but that is your entire cosplay, and you won't have to do anything else for that. So that's kind of the general senses on how to order the suits. You can come over to Arachnid Studios, look at their stuff. They have a collections page where you can see all of his work. He has a lot of work here, like literally so much. So this guy tends to favor towards more the female suits, just because honestly they sell a lot more than the male suits. As like he's like, it obviously makes sense that females will buy this more often because, I mean, that Samus is honestly perfect. Like, there's no way you would not want this. Like, it's just fantastic. His highlights are really, really fantastic. I've only ordered from him, and he makes a really good design for everything. And he likes to gender bend a lot of characters. So obviously, from My Hero Academia, he's done like a liquid version of it, and it just looks really cool in person. Another person is Gunhead Designs. These guys do a lot of everything. So they have Spider-Man, they have Deadpool, Punisher, got Batman Beyond. This is kind of like I don't want to say beginner because they put a lot of like work into their stuff. It's just I just don't like their website. That is the only thing I do not like about them. Like it's everything else is fantastic. I just don't like their website. Like if I try to buy a suit, I should be able to click this right here. Not this with an extra mount. Like I can click these. So if I click this, yeah, sure, it's there and everything, but I can't, like, it just looks terrible in my opinion. They need to work on it. But they still make very good products. Like, as you can see, like, they have a really good muscle definition down for a lot of their suits. Like, and plus, this guy has a lot of stuff that Arachnid Studios does not. Like, a lot more. So, there's definitely a few options that you can check out. These aren't the only two people that you could check out. There's a lot of digital artists out there that do create stuff. A lot of them can be found on Instagram and stuff like that. But these are kind of the two big ones in my opinion. and just the 2 people that can really deliver. They do custom orders. I've tried to contact Arachnid Studios. He unfortunately just is too busy and he hasn't had time to contact me back. This guy, he contacted me. The prices are a little bit steep, but at the same time, it's a custom suit, so it's like, do I want something that only I have? Yeah, I kind of want something only I have. So it's up to you if you want to go to either one of these guys. You can also just stay directly on Zentaizone and go to their products that they have already. Like they have some. The Crazy Frankie is another one. He gives away a lot of free ones. So if you ever want to check it out, like you can get Homecoming Spider-Man for free from this guy, Crazy Frankie, on Instagram. So you can check that out there. They also have a lot of their props here. So they have like face shells. There's also people that make face shells specifically as a home business. So you don't have to go the route of ordering from these guys, but for $88, you won't beat that price. Like that's a pretty low price for a lot of stuff. It's because they mass produce it. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to go this route, if you want to go and look for someone else. And yeah, I think that is about everything. So yeah, just a quick run off. You're going to go to zentaizone.com, come down to the printing and sewing service. You're going to type in everything. This is only if you have your own design. Put in everything that you need. Add the additional note, which will be the Dropbox or the OneDrive file, or the URL, sorry. And then you're going to add it to cart, and then you're going to order it. That's literally it. That is all you have to do. And I believe they take every form of payment. I usually go PayPal just because it's so easy. I just, it's almost like a one click. It's almost too easy, and shipping is, I think, yeah, $12. And then usually there's border fees. So this that says $12.54 will actually be like $2.75 around there. Again, it doesn't have to be $2.75. Like this could easily be $80, but I've just gotten all the bells and whistles. So like if it's not Spider-Man, you can make it no problem. $80, not a problem. But for Spider-Man, you kind of need to have the facial. You don't need it, but if you don't have a round face, it definitely helps. And it makes it look a lot more smooth and more professional looking. So I think they're great, and it's again personal preference. But you can also make a Spider-Man suit $80 if you wanted to go that route. And that's going to wrap up today's video. If you have any questions still, comment down below. More than happy to answer every single one. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day.